Alright, greetings and salutations. My name is Comic Fire, and after a long hiatus, welcome back to Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey. Now, this isn't... I accidentally erased my old file for this again. So I used a save online that was right in front of this, so my name is no longer Comic Fire Symphon. I'm now Iro Amaterasu. I'm gonna try to change that in New Game Plus. So, we've done the law route. We've done the chaos route. Now. I don't think we should try to go on either side. I entrust the future to us, the human race. Oh? Oh, that's a ballsy play. Because that worked out so well before. Rest in peace, Gore. Yeah, worth a shot. Boy, that could have ended up bad if that lightning storm that brought us in accidentally triggered it. All right. Ah, jeez. Of course, things couldn't have been that easy. Hey, but whatever, yo. Let's take a look at the demons this guy had. Some base level stuff, but then some stuff like that Prometheus, which was clearly made special, and this doppelganger. And this Alice. I want to believe these are password demons. I made that Kresnik myself, though. Yeah, and his loadout, weaponry, and all that are entirely different. This might be my final route in the game, but it is not the Comic Fire Symphon I've known and loved. Now, I don't think this guy had not much in the way of EX missions, but I haven't actually checked, because I don't intend to really get friendly with this person's save file so much. I don't even really like their demon loadout. Now, this was me forgetting to take the Clement Bell back to the lab, so, you know, I figured I'd start out by looking like a complete moron in front of everybody. But, you know, I figured I was going to edit it out and I forgot, but I guess this way I can talk to you about why the neutral route has taken so long to get to. Now, I finished the Chaos route back in May. And at that time, I was gonna try to hop on the neutral route as fast as I could, but I was sort of burned out with LPing. So I tried to take a little quick break by doing survival kits. Then at that point, there was work, and I had a summer course in college. And then my surgery, and then my healing, so I hadn't been doing much LPs in general. And then I tried to get back to this with a new recording software. I'm using Fraps now. And lo and behold, I accidentally erased all the files, so that took a while to get to. Then I got it to work. And even after I got it to work, I just had a hard time finding the time to actually sit down and commentate. There's a lot of back and forth to the hospital still nowadays, because I'm still not totally healed from it. The surgery, that is. But hey, whatever, yo. I'm in the midst of... Well, I've already recorded this episode, but I'm commentating now. I feel good about it. I got the Crash to Insanity LP going, which is already a third of the way over, and I've only uploaded 2 episodes. I got another LP coming. I have a lot of LPs coming, and I don't really know how I'm going to find the time to do them, but... But they're games I enjoy deeply. I could give you a hint as to what one of them are, but I won't. Anyway, if you've been following me since my other 2 routes, the Search of the Cosmic Eggs is largely similar. Except for Boots's, like the one in Boots, but... you know, we'll save Boots for later. For right now, we're just going through Sector Antlia, Sector Carina, and Sector Delphinus once again. With a new host of different demons that I'm not really too keen on. I see what this guy was going for with his team. It's a very physically oriented team. Except for Prometheus, which seemed to be his magic user. But Megadola is a Strange skill to put on a demon. It's just not that powerful. But I feel like that's been a problem with the Megiddo class of spells for the entire SMT series. I mean, well, except for like Soul Hackers, I think is the only one that had it for a good price. Or MP cost, I should say. Because Megiddo is always a lot of MP for a really disappointing payoff. Just because it can hit everything with impunity doesn't mean it's... Well, not everything, I've already talked about Almighty Resistance. But just because it can hit mostly everything with impunity doesn't mean it's any good. Because there's no way... Like, there's no specific amp skill for it. You need a mind charge to make it do any damage, and that's just an extra couple... That's more MP on top of it. This mind charge is called Concentrate nowadays, huh? So you're sinking a lot of MP to something that's probably going to give you a disappointing amount of damage. Now, other Almighty skills are great, like Deathflies from Nocturne and Digital Devil Saga. As I showed in the Law Route, Jihad, which was a Debilitate wrapped in with one. Which was renamed Antichthon and Shin Megami Tensei 4, so I'm thinking, I was going to say Jihad was probably a little touchy to most cultures, but, or at least the one culture where Jihad is actually a thing. But they kept the Mortal Jihad skill in, so I don't really know why they'd change it, but whatever. Probably closer to, the Japanese translation. So long story short, Megiddo spells are usually a waste of time. I can't really think of a good... I mean, it's scary to get hit with the Megiddo Leon, but most enemies tend to have maxed out MP anyway, so they don't have to worry about MP pools like we do. The only time I can really think where Megiddo class spells were good was in Devil Summoner Soul Hackers. Because Megiddo was dirt cheap and did some pretty nice damage. And depending on how you made your Nemissa, you didn't have the, you had either fire, ice, or electricity. Mine was fire, but... You're missing out on a lot of, elemental diversity with Nemissa, so you're stuck with your one element and your almighty skills. So Megiddo and Megiddola were pretty good for her. And then other enemies, like other demons of yours, could have Megiddo Leon, but the game wasn't tough enough to really require Megiddo Leon. Alright, now let's see these demons in action. Mistress Jimenez, huh? Anyway, this is Wukong. I think he's immune to physical-based skills, which is a problem for this physically-based team. Yep. But then Maziodyne happens, so cool. I really should have just started spamming energy drain, but whatever. Wasn't really thinking. Because this boss was easy enough. And recording this episode felt pretty weird, because it was the first time I'd actually tried recording it in... Let's see... I recorded this about 2 weeks ago, so it was about the first time in a third of a year that I tried even playing this game. Just trying to get the hang of everything once more was difficult, to say the least. Because I forgot where everything was. Gameplay felt weird. And I sort of remembered where to go. I was going to try to edit Symphon over the Amaterasu name, but it was a lot of time and effort that was going to end up being pointless. Because the neutral route's going to be all of... What have the other ones been, like 5, 6 episodes long? Why waste my time? And I was thinking Fraps wasn't going to pick up on the Skype noises that are going to probably plague the rest of this episode, but I guess it was. Thought I'd avoided that issue when I ditched Camtasia. So, forgive me, the rest of the LP will be significantly more professional now that I'm back into the swing of things. Boy, looking back, that's really annoying. Alright, and here we have Dragon Zhu Yin. I believe this guy is weak. No, resists gun. Which, of course, is still a gigantic issue. And of course, Silent Prayer makes its fun return, so my Megazola, my 40 MP skill, does all of 72 damage. Whatever, yo. I don't even know why I bothered with Silent Prayer at that point. I mean, Luster Candy, because I knew Silent Prayer was coming. I just wish I had my old team back, because it had the elemental diversity I needed. Yeah, at that point I figured, screw it, whatever. Oh, hey, Nidhogger. Goodbye, Nidhogger. But look at all the Maka this guy had. I would like to check out his compendium. I'm sure it looks beautiful. But anyway, on to Delphinus for more things I forgot about. And I had pulled up a guide and managed to completely screw up on following the directions. There's the door we need. And I had adjusted the emulator slightly, which caused the frame rate to dip according to Frapp, so I figured, screw it. And unlike the other two routes, I actually managed to get through this with relative speed after adjusting my team and everything after waiting like another day to record this part of the episode because of what Frapp said was a screw-up and didn't seem to want to recover from it. Let's make all the doors beautiful and open. It just makes the map look so much more complete. And I'm all about looking complete, yo. It's like feng shui. And that's the feng shui you do it, yo. apparently. I don't know. I am not an interior designer. I make salads for money out of Panera Bread. I think my sandwiches are better, though. I can make a pretty mean sandwich. I can also make a pretty nice sandwich. Of course, nice and mean actually mean the same thing in that sort of context. Which is strange. You wouldn't think that would happen. It's like skating on thin ice can get you into hot water. And if the English language made any sense at all, you think lackadaisical would be something involving a lack of flowers. Of course, I stole that from somewhere, so not trying to pretend I made that up. Boy, this feels like a series I really have to live commentate, because post-commentary is not working for me here. But actually, I think at this point, it's just a lack of things to say. This is the third time we've gone through the same stuff. It's sort of like Sonic Heroes in that sort of sense, where... like, if we did an LP of Sonic Heroes, at least Team Sonic, Team Chaotix, and Team... like, Team Sonic and Team Chaotix are different enough, because you have the mission-based structure and the run-through structure. And Team Rose is short enough where you can, like, have fun with a buddy, like Clement J642 did it. But by the time you get to Team Dark, or whatever order you want to do, Team Dark and Team Sonic, because all Team Dark is just a slightly longer variant of Team Sonic stages with more enemies in them, or tougher enemies. It's like, what do you say? You've gone through that part already, what more can you add? That's how I'm sort of feeling here. It's a necessary evil. But at least with Devil Survivor, you know, there was enough different plans of how the 7th day was going to go. I'm sure Devil Survivor 2 Break Record will do the same way. Yo, it is finally confirmed to be coming out. Hello there, Cherub. Actually comic. And unlike the other bosses, this one is significantly easier to smack around, so, its weakness is also electricity, so let's go with a Charming Bolt. And it actually worked. It's got a really low chance to work, Charming Bolt. I think it's like... it's the same chance that Cold World, which is a King Frost skill, has a chance to instantly KO. So I do believe it's around the realm of 10%. That feels good. I made that Lilith myself. Feels good having my own demons back in. It makes, I don't know, feels like the team is more like me. Since they don't have to adapt to what another person has to say. At any rate, this is the end of the episode. I'll see you guys in episode 2 of the Neutral Route.